Initiative trying to make sure that your child is still able to learn without having to leave home. 641. This is 23 ABC.
Welcome back. We are joined by Agha Haider of a new literacy initiative. And it is very exciting because with many students out of school right now, they're able to catch up wherever they are inside their home, and it's free. So Agha Haider joins us this morning to tell us a little bit more about it. Thank you for coming in this morning, via Zoom at least.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. So to start off, tell us a little bit about the Literacy Initiative. It's a nationwide effort. It's a nonprofit. How did you start this? Because you're still in school yourself, right?
Yeah, so I'm a junior student and I actually founded the organization during my 8th grade year. So it's been about 3 years now since I started the organization back in 2017. So originally it really started off just as a few book drives within a couple schools, but then after a year or so, it turned into something much bigger. So this past school year, we actually launched our Books and Cookies after school program, which focuses on youth development, providing students with access to STEM opportunities, as well as working to increase reading proficiency. And so this is a program for students across the nation. And because of COVID, though, we've had to switch over to an online virtual format of our programs. So it's been a pretty big transition going from our normal daily program routine all the way to changing to a completely different format through our program.
Absolutely. But what great timing for people to be able to take part in this when they're out of school and they need to fill that void. How can people here in Bakersfield take part in this?
Yeah, so right now we have a couple program offerings. So we first have our e-tutoring program, which we launched back in March. This focuses on providing students an opportunity to connect with a high school or college volunteer and work with them on any extra help that they need if they're falling behind in school or just need some extra support or somebody to talk to. That's our one-on-one program that we started providing students back in March. But we also have our upcoming eCamp program, which officially begins on June 8th. And it's a great way for students to really just have fun this summer, because I know many students are just stuck at home and don't really have anything to do this summer. And it's a great way to connect with other students, as well as hear from some great counselors, as well as we have some guest speakers as well. So it'll be a lot of fun. We have programs ranging from STEM, Let's Get Moving, the arts, all the way to our influencer-led programs. So it's a great way to just get out there and learn with other people across the nation. And so it's just a really great program for students to get involved. You can visit our website, and that has all the information about the eCamp and how to register. We're also looking for high school volunteers to get involved. So if you don't know if your internship or your volunteer work was canceled, or you had a job that you can't participate in anymore, this is a really great way to connect with other high school students across the country and work as one collaborative team to create something really big for all students across the nation.
So this is a free program for students to take part in. You said you do have high school volunteers already in Kern County that are helping out, but what ages are best for this if they want to sign up to take part in it?
Yeah, so we're actually offering programs all the way from 6 years old all the way to 17. So obviously for 13 to 17-year-olds, they aren't run by high school students, but they're actually run by influencers and other people that will be working with high schoolers. But then we also, for our 6-year-old all the way up to 12-year-olds, we have a ton of just different opportunities ranging from coding classes, so learning the basics of coding, all the way to just reading. And we provide all the resources. So some of the activities do require, for example, our science experiment with it program requires some ingredients and household supplies. And if you can't afford them, we're also willing to just send them to you. So we have a lot of opportunities for all students.
How great is that? Agha, thank you so much for joining us this morning. What a great initiative that you've started yourself. Thank you again.